Wake up, America. The debt bomb is ticking and it could explode your future any day now. Household debt has smashed past $18 trillion, while the national debt races toward $40 trillion, crushing families with sky-high interest and endless bills. Will you survive this crisis or watch everything crumble? Stay tuned as we reveal the brutal truth and your path to safety. Picture this nightmare unfolding right now in millions of homes across the country. Credit card balances are exploding, while interest rates climb and minimum payments barely scratch the surface of what you owe. The Great American Debt Crisis is stealing dreams and forcing tough choices every single month. Learn exactly how it starts and why it matters to your wallet today. Inflation is quietly robbing every paycheck while debt piles on top like an avalanche ready to bury you. Groceries cost more, gas prices climb, and yet borrowing feels like the only way to keep up with life. The Great American Debt Crisis is hitting wallets harder than ever before. Discover the hidden forces making survival feel impossible right now. Every month, the mailbox delivers fresh bad news that makes your stomach drop instantly. Student loans, car payments, and mortgages combine into a perfect storm that traps ordinary people in endless cycles. The Great American Debt Crisis is not coming. It is already here and growing faster than anyone predicted. See how it affects real lives starting today. Numbers do not lie, and the math behind this crisis is terrifying for every working family. Interest compounds while wages stay flat, creating a trap that feels impossible to escape without drastic changes. The Great American Debt Crisis threatens retirement plans and home ownership dreams everywhere. Find out if you can still break free before it is too late. National debt is climbing so fast it makes your head spin just thinking about the consequences ahead. Government borrowing affects everything from interest rates to job security and future taxes you will pay. The Great American Debt Crisis is bigger than personal problems and touches every citizen alive today. Understand the full picture now. Savings accounts are shrinking while emergency funds disappear faster than ever imagined in modern times. One unexpected bill can push an entire household over the edge into deeper trouble. The Great American Debt Crisis is turning stable lives upside down overnight. Learn the warning signs before they appear in your own bank statement. The weight of debt is crushing spirits and stealing joy from daily routines across the nation right now. Families skip vacations, delay medical care, and argue more because money stress never ends. The Great American Debt Crisis is real, and it is already changing how people live their lives every single day. Time to face it head on. Headlines scream warnings daily, yet most people scroll past without realizing the personal danger ahead. Credit scores drop, opportunities vanish, and stress levels climb through the roof for millions. The Great American Debt Crisis demands attention before it claims more victims than anyone expected. Protect yourself starting this very moment. Ignoring the warning signs today guarantees bigger problems tomorrow that could last for decades. The crisis is not a distant future event, but a present reality reshaping the economy and personal finances everywhere. The Great American Debt Crisis tests resilience like nothing else in recent history. Are you prepared to survive it? Credit cards feel like easy money until the statement arrives and reality hits like a freight train at full speed. Balances grow faster than income can catch up in this toxic environment. The Great American Debt Crisis turns plastic into chains that are hard to break without serious effort. See how it begins for most families. Student loans promise bright futures, yet deliver decades of payments that delay home buying and family planning for millions. Interest accrues relentlessly while jobs barely cover living costs. The Great American Debt Crisis starts early and follows people through their entire working lives. Break the pattern before it starts. Auto loans and leases add another layer of pressure when monthly payments consume too much of every paycheck received. Vehicles depreciate fast, while debt remains fixed and unforgiving. The Great American Debt Crisis affects transportation choices and forces compromises most people never anticipated. Learn the full impact now. Mortgage debt used to build wealth, but now traps families when rates rise and home values stall unexpectedly. Foreclosure fears keep many awake at night wondering what comes next. The Great American Debt Crisis is reshaping the dream of ownership into a heavy burden. Understand your risks immediately. Medical debt sneaks up after one emergency and medical bill turns into a lifetime payment plan nobody planned for. The Great American Debt Crisis combines with healthcare costs to create impossible choices between health and financial survival. Millions face this reality daily and need better strategies fast. Interest rates climb higher, making every loan more expensive than anyone budgeted for originally. The Great American Debt Crisis feeds on compounding costs that turn small problems into massive obstacles overnight. Families feel the squeeze in every category of spending right now. Getting ahead feels impossible when debt payments consume the majority of disposable income each month. The Great American Debt Crisis creates a treadmill effect where progress is slow and setbacks are common. Break free by understanding the mechanics behind this financial trap today. Debt stress affects sleep, relationships, and overall happiness more than most admit openly. The Great American Debt Crisis is silent yet powerful in destroying peace of mind across generations. Recognize the emotional toll before it takes over your daily life completely. Breaking the cycle requires awareness and action before the situation spirals beyond recovery. The Great American Debt Crisis has already claimed too many dreams and futures unnecessarily. Take control now and avoid becoming another statistic in this growing national problem. Paychecks disappear faster than expected when debt obligations take priority over everything else. The Great American Debt Crisis turns income into a temporary visitor instead of a reliable resource. Learn how to redirect money before it slips through your fingers forever. The national debt clock never stops, and its speed affects every taxpayer in hidden ways daily. The Great American Debt Crisis at the federal level trickles down to higher costs for everyone alive today. See the direct connection to your personal finances right away. Government borrowing crowds out private investment and keeps interest rates elevated longer than expected. The Great American Debt Crisis at the highest level impacts job markets and growth opportunities nationwide. Understand the bigger picture affecting your future security. Deficits grow yearly as spending outpaces revenue collected through taxes and other sources. The Great American Debt Crisis stems from policy choices that accumulate over decades into massive obligations. Knowledge is the first step toward protecting yourself from the fallout. Interest on the national debt now rivals spending on major programs and continues climbing steadily. The Great American Debt Crisis forces tough future decisions that affect every citizen's wallet directly. Prepare for changes coming sooner than most expect. Inflation fueled by debt spending reduces purchasing power and makes every dollar worth less over time. The Great American Debt Crisis erodes savings and retirement accounts without warning. Safeguard your money before inflation steals more value than you realize. Higher debt leads to slower economic growth and fewer job opportunities in key sectors nationwide. The Great American Debt Crisis affects employment stability and wage growth for ordinary workers everywhere. Stay informed about these broader forces shaping your career path. Economic storms caused by debt levels create uncertainty that impacts investments and retirement planning severely. The Great American Debt Crisis is not abstract, but a force changing daily financial decisions for millions. Build resilience before the next wave hits hard. Choices made today determine whether you escape or remain stuck in the crisis longer than necessary. The Great American Debt Crisis offers clear paths forward for those willing to act decisively. Choose wisely and start moving toward financial independence immediately. Creating and sticking to a realistic budget is the foundation for escaping any debt situation successfully. The Great American Debt Crisis demands discipline that pays off with freedom later. Track every dollar and watch your progress grow steadily, month after month. An emergency fund prevents new debt when unexpected expenses appear suddenly. The Great American Debt Crisis teaches the value of preparation over reaction every single time. Start small and watch security replace constant worry about money surprises. Paying more than the minimum on high-interest debts accelerates freedom and saves thousands in unnecessary charges. The Great American Debt Crisis rewards aggressive action against balances that grow on their own. Prioritize and eliminate the most expensive ones first. Cutting non-essential spending frees up cash that can attack debt instead of feeding it further. The Great American Debt Crisis is beaten by lifestyle adjustments that feel small but add up powerfully. Delay gratification and watch your net worth improve dramatically. Professional credit counseling provides structured plans when self-help feels overwhelming. The Great American Debt Crisis has solutions available through experts who understand the system completely. Seek help early and avoid years of unnecessary struggle. Side income streams create extra payments that destroy debt faster than expected. The Great American Debt Crisis cannot survive consistent extra effort directed at balances. Explore options and turn time into real financial progress immediately. Celebrating small debt victories keeps motivation high during the long journey ahead. The Great American Debt Crisis is won one payment at a time through persistence and smart choices. Recognize progress and stay committed to total freedom. Consistent tracking turns vague goals into measurable results that build confidence daily. The Great American Debt Crisis loses power when you control spending with clear visibility. Review numbers regularly and adjust as needed for maximum impact. Limiting access to new credit prevents adding problems while clearing existing ones successfully. The Great American Debt Crisis requires boundaries that protect future progress from old habits. Stay disciplined and enjoy the growing sense of control. Mindset shifts from victim to victor. Create the energy needed for lasting change. The Great American Debt Crisis can be survived and even used as a launching pad for better habits. Believe in your ability to win this battle completely. Building multiple income sources and strong habits creates a shield against future crises. The Great American Debt Crisis teaches valuable lessons that strengthen long-term security when applied correctly. Implement changes today for a brighter tomorrow. The crisis is survivable when knowledge meets consistent daily action over time. The Great American Debt Crisis does not define your future unless you let it. Take charge now and write your own success story starting immediately. Complete debt freedom is possible and changes everything about how you live and plan ahead. The Great American Debt Crisis ends for those who refuse to stay trapped. Celebrate your victory and inspire others with your journey. You have the power to survive and thrive despite the Great American Debt Crisis surrounding us. Take these lessons, apply them relentlessly, and watch your financial life transform completely. The future belongs to those who act with courage and consistency today. Will you be one of them?